shit hate. I call it keeping it real. Feeling over facts. This is how I feel. Y'all call that shit hate. I call that shit keeping it real. Feeling over facts. This is how I feel. Y'all call that shit hate. I call it keeping it real. Feeling over facts. This is how I feel. Y'all call that shit hate. I call that shit keeping it real. Feeling over facts. This is how I feel.
Oh shit. Welcome. You are now tuned in to the realest podcast in the world. I go by the name of Dr. Real with my co-hostess.
Yeah. Ain't no safe like anymore.
Y'all. Oh man. So how you feeling, buddy?
It's very sad at work. I miss my bestie.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I heard that a couple of people called me, man. Sorry, I'm out here doing tours and shit, going overseas and shit. I just came from Italy yesterday. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry I had to go on tour for the summer. Round of applause for the tour. Woo! But yeah, man, I miss y'all too, man. Hey, man, we're a family, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm really shout out to everybody that's my age is going through a midlife crisis and can't fucking go to sleep at night. Don't got no motherfucking schedule. Boy, my sleep schedule all booked up. Like I'm talking about, boy, look at here. I got it bad, y'all. Shout out to all my people, man. Um, okay. First and foremost, though, I want to thank everybody that been showing me love and liking and share. I need some motion on Twitter. I need some motion on Facebook. Not Facebook. Facebook got too much motion. Goddamn YouTube. I need some. It's Bernino / Filling Over Facts podcast. Oh, well, I think it's just Filling Over Facts. But I still want to appreciate everybody. You know what I'm saying? We really appreciate you guys. Y'all come on in. I'm trying to set it up so we can read it. So Thea can see the what they call comment. Did you
Yes.
see any comment? Okay, you see that one from Trilla and Tiller?
Mhm.
Okay, cool. We set up. So tonight's topic is let's get this in. First and foremost, let's get this shit out in the open, right? When you're in a relationship, right, you no longer have you no longer one person. You know what I'm saying? You gotta always keep in mind that you're with another person. So you have to compromise, right? And I speak for all of the men. We do a lot of shit for y'all women that we really don't want to do. But we do it for one to keep the peace, and for two, because we love you guys. Right? So, with that being said, right? Everybody should have that concept or that idea in their head on top. That once I get in a relationship, married or serious relationship, I am no longer, it is no longer all about me. Right? So let's get that in the open. Now, the topic is no man wants lazy sex, sympathy sex, oh, come on sex, because it's really a blow to our ego, to be honest. To a man's ego, that kind of make him, it's like, damn, like for real, that's how you feel? That is our quote unquote, like y'all like to say, that's our love language. That's our way of showing y'all how much we love you, you know, and appreciate you, and that's how we express our shit, because we can't say it verbally, because you know a lot of people, women don't make a lot of safe places for us guys to express ourselves. So sex is our number one way to express ourselves. Now, with that being said, I'm going to give you the flow. Now, what is your take on that?
If you want to have sex with me and I don't want to, but I do it because I want to do it for you, how is that a problem?
It's a problem because you should not ever not want to. Do that make any sense? Like me personally, like, no, we're not talking about us, but just in general, right? Um, just say I want a piece of chicken, right? And you can say, yeah, man, help yourself. Or you can say, oh shit, man, whatever, man. All right, you can have it. I don't want it.
Okay, but there's a way you
Because
can.
no, wait, let me finish it. I'll give you the flow. But what I'm saying is this, it's like this. It's just like this. You I wouldn't commit fully to a woman that I'm gonna lose love or any kind of feelings toward that fast. And I ain't saying, and I'm talking about like excluding arguments. I ain't talking about that kind of shit. But I'm just talking about, if I say, hey, this is my woman, right? I done already made up my mind that the only reason why I picked her because I love her like that.
Mhm.
So my job is to please my woman, right? Sometimes, and we all know that, sometimes sex is mental for a woman and it's physical for a man, right? But the problem is, again, if you're doing it just to do it, then I'm gonna get some half-ass sex. And now I ain't into it because you not into it.
Right.
That's like that shit ain't cool. Like, it's almost offensive because it's like, damn, well, damn. Hell, you with somebody that you not attracted to, or you're just doing some shit. We ain't gonna get far if it's not. If I ain't getting the max of the full emotion and participation and the if it ain't fun to you, it damn sure ain't gonna be fun to me or fun for me.
True.
Cause me personally, I don't want to give up my money. I don't want to buy shit. Hey, if I ain't with my woman, I ain't spending damn dollar. Today I ain't spending one goddamn dollar. Hey, baby. But I'm just an example. But you see what I'm saying? We do shit all the time. You think a dude want to go shopping with you? Hell no. You think a dude want to sit here and watch damn Lifetime and so you can be crying shit all day about these damn ugly ass movies? No. But to keep the peace, you feel me? You go with the flow, man. Cause
Okay,
again, man, I
so,
can't complain.
but I guess my rebuttal of that is, if so if I'm not in the mood, I just tell the dude, no, I'm not in the mood.
Now that's the question I was gonna ask. Cause that question came up. Would you rather a person just tell you I'm not in the mood, or you rather a woman just do it? Now that's the goddamn catch 22. That's a hell of a catch 22 because again, this is the woman that I didn't I my I supposed to be exclusive. I don't the woman don't want you to have sex with nobody else.
Right.
So if I'm gonna turn down women and not be available for other women, and then I come home to my woman that is supposed to be my woman, and she ain't in the mood, now what the fuck I do?
So
You
I
know what I'm
guess
saying?
so what you're saying is just get in the mood.
Well, what I'm saying is try to find a reason, try to keep the spark or uh, compromise in some form of fashion and understand that it's not a necessity. I mean, the biggest conflict about this sex shit is not a necessity for y'all as much as that shit like breathing. Like we need that shit like we need air. We can't live. You see what I'm saying? So if you with somebody that take the shit as me personally, it solves my problem. If I had a hard day at work or a hard day or I want to release all the goddamn stress and the bullshit,
So do
that's what
women.
I want to do. Right. But again, it's more likely for a woman to be not emotionally invested into it, like you just said. You might not be in the mood. And y'all moods don't last long, you know. I'm not speaking for all. I'm just saying majority. Cause I got a lot of homeboys. Me personally, I throw a temper tantrum on your monkey ass. Somebody gonna do something in this motherfucker out there playing. I will though. But anyway, what I'm saying is that that's the issue. Like that's just like me saying, well, damn, all you want is money. You shouldn't love money like that. And then, you know what I'm saying? Like I shouldn't get. Well, I ain't in the mood to spend money. I never wake up and say, ooh, boy, I feel like spending a whole bunch of goddamn money today. But if my woman need it and I have it to give, then hey, I'm provide. So it's just like again, you don't want nobody that don't want you, because that's what it feels like. Even though it ain't, if it's not, even though it's not that, but that's what
Okay,
it feels like from a male.
so I guess if say like the man comes up to me, wants to have sex, I'm like, I'm not really in the mood. But they make me in the mood.
Well, again, you can that shit is easier said than done. It depends on what not in the mood are you. Are you physically not in the mood or mentally not in the mood?
But what I'm saying is
You can say that.
but I'm saying my partner came up to me and was like, ooh, like kissing me, I want to have sex. And I'm like, I'm not really in the mood. But then they continue to turn me on. Like, is that okay? Even though I didn't
Well,
initially want it.
that's if your partner knows what it takes to get you in the mood. So again, like I say, I mean you're supposed to learn your person. But again, if the woman ain't in the mood, and then the man don't even know what get her in the mood,
Who's
because
fault?
again, you can say something. A woman can say something 1 minute, and then that shit only work for that moment. It don't work all the time.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? You might want to get rubbed tonight, and then tomorrow you might want to toe stuff. Don't nobody know, because women are not that goddamn routine, right? Everything don't work all the time. And just correct me if I'm wrong. Now I'm just only speaking about the experiences that I have.
Okay,
Of
my only
you
thing
know,
is
I only
like
talk about
just
what
a
I know.
genuine question. If a man wants to have sex, the woman's not about it, but it's kinda like, you know what, baby, I'll do it for you. That's the problem.
Well, again, what are you gonna do it to the fullest? You're gonna give him the max, or you're gonna just
You
do it
should. You
some?
should
That's what
like
I'm
if
saying.
you should. Yes, you should.
Right. It shouldn't, but I mean, again, it shouldn't really. The only really thing separate friends some fucking being together is sex. So if you take the sex out of the situation, then what the fuck? We friends,
We're friends. We're friends.
right?
Yeah.
Right. So again, who the fuck want to go with their friends? People say that shit, but that's a lie. Nobody want to be in a non-sex man or woman. Nobody want to be in a relationship that don't have sex. That's crazy. Unless there's some medical shit going on. You know, ain't nobody sensitive, but I'm saying, like I see a lot of people, oh, take sex out the equation. What you got? Well, you got a motherfucking friend. That's what you got. And the motherfucker ain't gonna be around their friend whether they be around a person they have sex with. They don't get you. You're not gonna get. You're not gonna get the motherfucker. I'm not gonna answer on the first ring. You're not gonna get my quality time because we're just friends. I'm not gonna answer. I might not even answer for 2 goddamn days. But if you're my woman, we're in a relationship. You get first deal. You know, and a lot of people do the opposite. They treat friends better than they treat their motherfucking spouse, and that's crazy. The same respect you have for your friends, you should have the same. You should have more respect for your spouse. But reality is, if you when you know nobody have sex every fucking day unless they selling their shit or they cool with old goddamn puff daddy puff that puff puff. Now the only motherfucker that I see like they have sex every day. Everybody else in the real world don't have sex every fucking day. And that's the reality of it now. But damn, you want to have more of it than less, you know.
Right.
I mean, it go both ways. If a woman with a man and he keep turning her down, then that's a fucking problem. Like it's time to have a fucking family meeting. Let's talk about this shit because if you're not attracted to me or I'm not doing what it takes to keep the spark in a relationship, let's talk about it.
Right.
Or let's stop. That's not, I ain't gonna waste your time, you ain't gonna waste mine. Because that's some miserable shit, you know. But it's painful as well. Because again, just say I go to the club and I get turned down by 5 goddamn women that night. But I got my little lady at the house. I ain't condoning cheating now. It's just an example. I'm not talking about me. But you know that shit'll really hurt if I come home and then my woman turn my ass down too. Like, God damn, you supposed to be the one that I can count on, you know. And again, I ain't saying that it's cool to go goddamn go get other women, but that's just an example. I'm just trying to get you to understand it. I just want the women to understand it from a male perspective, just like damn. But when it's time for me to break bread and spend money, I do it with no hesitation. Now, let's get this clear now. We're talking about responsible men. We're talking about the men that do what the fuck they're supposed to do. Right? Provide, protect, all that good shit. Take care of you, make sure you're straight. We're talking about them. Right? But that is like one of the biggest turnoffs in the world, though, for real. I know a lot of women think men have sex with anything. I know a lot of women think the men just dogs and they'll just hump on everything and smell them and
Dogs.
just do the blah blah blah. Stop it. So again, that's not true. And men do have feelings, men do have standards.
And I guess
But
women, and I like, and you're fair and everything you're saying. Even if you're not into it, just fake you are. If that's your person you want to be with, you might be like, I don't want to have sex
right,
right
I
now.
mean make
No,
that
I'm just
decision in the
saying.
beginning.
What?
No, I was just piggybacking off what you were saying. Like, be real with the shit. Like, again,
Unless you generally do not want to, be like, I don't want to. Otherwise, be like, okay,
well, I
baby,
mean, again,
do it.
if you don't want to do your duties in a relationship, and it goes for men and women,
But just say,
stay single. Leave people alone. No, I'm just speaking to the people. I ain't talking about you. I'm talking to the people now. Leave people the fuck alone. If a person tell you they got a high sex drive and you got a low sex drive, leave that person alone. Don't go with that person because they provide something else, like a house and a car and some money, but the motherfucker ain't getting what they want out of the situation. And vice versa. Dude, just because your ass ain't got a place to stay, don't waste that woman time knowing damn well you really don't like her like that. You taking this woman money and you giving it to another motherfucking woman. Like as adults, I think we make this shit way harder than it's supposed to be. But but I'm a realist at the end of the day. Ain't no relationship perfect. It's gonna be days you don't want to do it. It's gonna be days the man might not want to do it. But for the most of it, it's just like, damn, you gotta really understand, boy, it ain't about me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But that's when communication really comes again. The man could be doing something that don't turn you on. You don't sit there and let him keep doing the shit. You know, you say, hey, champ, I don't like that. Do it like this.
Champ.
You know what I'm saying?
Champ. Hey, champ.
Yeah, calm that motherfucker down, you know. But again, that's what I'm saying. A man, you should let your man know what turns you on in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you're supposed to give him the key to the car. Or maybe he'll walk up to you when you don't want to be in the mood, and he can put you in the mood, like you said. He can put you in the mood. And fellas, I learned that it do make a damn difference how you ask for it too. Now you gotta watch your fucking tone. You know that plays a big part with the women. You know what I'm saying? You gotta act in a way that make her wanna goddamn do it, and try not to throw so many temper tantrums. I had to learn how to stop doing that too. I tear the whole fucking house up for some coochie, man. Cause I need that shit. It's just like breathing. You know, that's my stress reliever. That helped me recharge my battery. But nah, all jokes aside, I think it's just like I mean, again, you wouldn't want nobody to do you like that. Like, damn, here go the money still. I really ain't want to give you my money, but here you go. Come on, man. How many times you gonna ask for more? You ain't gonna ask for no money no more, cause that shit ain't make you feel good. You know, giving people. Me personally, I just say, okay, one one half of me will prefer you to say I ain't in the mood, and then the other half like, damn, I gotta get something.
Right. I think but then it's kind of like at least it's catch-22 of it. There's a
Right.
situation where I can get in the mood because of whatever. There's another situation where I'm like, I'm just not in the mood. No, 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 no. Like,
Right.
you
Because
can,
I mean, we human. At the end of the day, we human.
but I mean, like, I mean, and I guess it's hard because I don't know what, like, if he's really in the mood and he's trying, like, what us to do? Be like, no.
That's the problem. Because again, if now this is just my mentality, but I feel that if I don't tell you no, then I shouldn't get that word neither. But that ain't reality, you know. Because again, I I had a lot of conversations with a lot of my homegirls, and yeah, y'all are emotionally, y'all more emotionally connected to sex than we are. You see what I'm saying? We more attracted to the physical
Right.
part of it, the visual part of it. But again, if I'm like, hey baby, give me some coochie, that ain't gonna put you in the mood. You know what I'm saying? Opposed to saying, hey baby, how you feeling today? Hey, you want me to, massage your back, blah blah blah. You get a better result. You see what I'm saying? Oh, I can talk that little bit. See, it's layers. Huh? I told you I'm like an onion. You feel me? But again, it's a learning process. You'll get more flies with fucking honey than vinegar, and women need to understand that as well. You can get way more out of your partner without being so combative. If you just be a woman, be feminine. Back in the day, they say use what you got to get what you want. Now, motherfuckers will rather, man, they'll fight your ass before they be nice to you.
Mm-hmm.
Like that chivalry is almost dead, they say.
Hey, everybody. I whooped Daryl's ass the other day.
When? When you beat me up, man, look here, let me tell you something. Hey, let me tell you something, dog. Let me tell you something. I don't hit women, but you keep threatening me, man. Let me tell you something about me, man. This what I do. I put your ass in the figure four leg lock. You ever heard of Ric Flair? Uh,
No?
I'll break your goddamn leg. But hey, we used to wrestle back in the day. I put your ass in the figure four leg lock, man. I'm telling you, you have to go to the doctor. I won't hit you though. I ain't gonna punch you. But I put your ass in the full Nelson a couple of times. I'll restrain you now. Want me to show you something? Hey, I'm quicker than I look. Stop the violence. Everybody stop the violence. We need some love right here.
I'm joking.
Please.
I'm joking. Everybody. Like they all know I'm joking.
Yeah,
Jeez.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. You know, oh, I know that. You know, they know that by now. Shit. But what is the moral of the story there?
If your partner is asking for sex and you're not into it, try figure out a way to be into it.
How about not even him having to ask for it? Beat him to the punch. Go on, handle that. Get it on over with. Give him what he asked for. Just
Okay,
like again.
I'm sorry. No, I did see this thing that was like a 30-day sex challenge. You have to have something intimate with your partner for 30 days.
Yeah, that's cool. That'll be fun. Again, like I say, they got cards you can get. You got games you can play. I mean, everything get. You want to keep a spark going on.
Right.
But again, if I'm not telling you no, you getting what you want out of the deal or the situation, then I should be getting the same. And if you can't do that, then again, let me know. I mean, I don't want to keep arguing or begging nobody for no goddamn sex. Now that's not that ain't cool. It ain't fun. And
You're
and,
you're a
and
rapist.
right again, a, a woman that ain't in the mood, that shit don't feel good for us neither. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
That shit ain't cool. It ain't fun. So again, it's a catch when because you don't want to force your woman into having sex neither. Now, you know what I'm saying? If she's not in the mood, she just ain't in the mood. But damn, how many days you ain't gonna be in the mood? You know?
Right.
Like goddamn. I heard a couple of dudes say they ain't had sex with their goddamn woman in about 2 weeks. Oh no, it's time to move on. 2 motherfucking weeks, unless you got a doctor's note. And
Listen,
look,
had a baby.
and another thing I'm gonna speak for the dude, right? This is what aggravates us the most though under that topic, right? Or to that subject of how that goes. In the fucking beginning, you couldn't keep a woman off your ass. Boy, look here, y'all having sex like jackrabbits in the beginning. Yeah, I'm talking about, boy, look at here. Woo, woo. Sparks flying motherfuckers breathe on your ass. Your butt naked, ready for action. Boy, once goddamn after them 30 days or them 3 months, boy, that shit like pulling teeth. So you know that your woman got it in her. You know she can do it. She just don't no more. So now you got to figure this shit out.
Right.
So again, man, women, men, women, Nobody want lazy sex. Nobody want no sympathy sex. Find a way to compromise. Um, say, give the dude the alternative. Be like, hey, okay, well, I don't want that, but I can do this for you. But that don't out there and lead a man high
Right.
and dry because, again, you want him to be exclusive. And if you're gonna be exclusive and you made that commitment, whether it's girlfriend or wife, you know, if you made that commitment, then you should, do what the fuck you supposed to be doing. If not, leave people the fuck alone. So the moral of the story is be real with yourself. Try to keep the sparks up. And understand, ladies, men need it. Y'all just be wanting it. No, we need it. We can't eat, we can't sleep, we can't breathe. This shit is real. So again, shout out to everybody. Y'all follow me on Facebook, YouTube, Bernino // Billy No Facts Podcast, Twitch, Bernino 22 _ Dr. Real on TikTok. I'm about to change that handle. Put everything back, Bernino. But you got anything else? You got any shout out?
No.
No more Thugger, y'all. Sorry. Thugger left the building. I'm real disappointed about that, but we'll talk about that behind the scenes. Cause I gotta have a meeting.
Bye, Ray.
I gotta have a meeting. But yeah, it's been all good, man. Appreciate y'all. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification. And we out of this.
Bye.
Bye.